Scorpio, how are we doing? Welcome to your reading for May 31st until June 6th. This will be a general reading, Scorpio, so keep that in mind, and the messages may or may not apply to you. We're going to ask the universe and spirit what insight we can gain into your life for the first week of June of 2021 for your sign, Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. All right, let's jump into it. We're going to pull one card for your overall energy from the Archangel Power deck. Ooh, there they go. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising. What spiritual insight can we gain into Scorpio in their life for the first week of June of 2021? We have the Two of Gabriel. It says, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Great card. The Two of Gabriel is most definitely representing your ability to connect with others during this time. It's also representing another person in your life that has significant value. This can be a love situation. It can be a business relationship. It can be a family member. But what is at the bottom line of it is Scorpio, how are we doing? Welcome to your reading for from May 31st until June 6th. This will be a general reading, so keep that in mind, and the messages may or may not apply with you. We're going to be looking into what spiritual insight we can gain into your life for the first week of June. All right, let's pull one card for your overall energy, and then we'll be doing a 9-card spread with the tarot to gain more detail. Scorpio, sun, moon, rising, first week of June 2021. What spiritual insight can we gain into Scorpio in their life? All right, Scorpio, we're going to cut the deck. We have the Four of Ariel. It says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Interesting. Scorpio. So what I'm getting from this card right here, and what I'm getting in your energy, is at this moment, in the first week of June, you are sort of content where you are. And if you are not content, you are fearful of change. You're sort of sitting in a comfortable stagnation, so to speak. And at this time, you're using your purchases and different external factors to really help you feel the excitement of life. So that could also mean extremes in how you save or spend money. But what the card and the energy is trying to get at is when you give, you also receive. And life is a game, a big game of giving and receiving. So if you are giving too much to a certain area of your life, it means you are neglecting other areas. And if you are receiving so much from one area of your life, it also means that you are neglecting other areas. So it's very important to keep a balanced energy as you move into the first week of June. And remember that being resistant to change is an irrational fear. Because although you are sitting comfortable and you are in a comfortable state of being, like I said earlier, life is a big game of giving and receiving. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this so we can gain further clarity. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, first week of June, 2021. Just give me some good results. All right, let's see what we got here. Wow, 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 wow. This is insane. Scorpio, every single card except 2 are major arcanas. So right now, major arcanas, if you are not familiar, are they have significant impact in your life. They have significant, it means a time of significance, a time of change, a time of enhanced feeling, resulting in big changes. So we're going to go to the middle of this reading right here with the Judgment card. So the Judgment card comes out, and it's representing that you are being judged on past and prior actions, beliefs that you have, that you are utilizing. This is a lot. This is a lot. The only 2 cards that we have that are not major arcanas, I need a second to take this in, are the Ace of Pentacles, which is still an ace, and the King of Pentacles. So right now, there is definitely the opportunity for you to grab this pentacle as the king and really navigate your life in an area or a pathway that is most definitely going to cause significant changes that are beneficial. Now, you are being judged upon your actions, your beliefs, and your emotions. So right now, the universe has a watchful eye on you and what you are doing, thinking, and feeling. So it's very important during this cyclical change that you are going through to keep an eye on those aspects. It's also very important that you have a very vigilant eye when it comes to what path you take. You also need to take in all considerations and make the best choice. We do have the Devil card here, so this is also hinting that it's not going to be all positive. When there is a game of giving and receiving like life is, there's need for balance. And the Devil card comes in and reminds you that through this process of change, through this process of growth and enhancement in your life, your family, and your relationships, it's important that you do not get negatively attached to any one specific thing. Hence, the Devil. This is negative attachments to a person, place, or thing. And negative attachments cause negative results, which cause negative emotions, and it causes a negative feedback loop. So it's very important that you stray away from that and you make the proper decisions. We do have the Temperance card. So this is a card of alchemy. This is a card of turning a negative situation into a positive. We have the Devil card. So if there were any negative attachments that this was referring to in your recent past or even in the far past, This is the time where you are able to use the new energies available to you to really transcend the old space and the old time you were living in. For example, if you had addictions in the past, they might still have negative effects on your psyche and your consciousness here in the now. And this might cause negative attachments in your life regarding other areas if you think you've really conquered it. This is a time where you transcend that. And by transcending that, you really ultimately shift a negative into a positive. And so if you are negatively attached to a certain thing, there are positives that can be drawn from that. For example, if you are addicted to something that makes you better, or if you are addicted to something that really helps you in some way, shape, or form, that will enhance your life. For instance, if you are addicted to enhancing your relationship, or being a better husband, or being a better wife, or being a better businessman, and that's where your attachment lurks, that's where your results are going to lurk as well. So it's very important that there's a delicate balance in what you are doing, thinking, and feeling during this time, because this is a time of great importance for you. We have the Hermit and the Magician coming out. The Hermit and the Magician are both synonymous in this reading, because the Hermit indicates that you have everything you need in order to create the life that you truly want. Whether it's a new family, a new relationship, or strengthening the relationship you have, or building a business, it will be different for each and every one of you. But the point is that you have all the tools necessary to create the desired outcome. You also have all the cooperative components emotionally to really push for this in a way that feels enjoyable. The Hermit comes out as a representation of self-mastery and really understanding yourself and where you truly want to go and where you truly want to be. So it's very important at this time. I keep referring back to that because I don't think I've ever had this many majors come out in one reading. It's very difficult to read this, but it definitely signifies that there's significant importance in the first week of June. And every one of these cards are different parts of self that you need to look out for. The Hanged Man shows that during this first week, ultimately what's going to lead to all of this happening is sort of like an epiphany moment, or a light bulb moment, so to speak, where you felt stuck in your life. You felt like you were stagnant, like we said earlier, where, you were being resistant to change. And sort of this light bulb moment came in and sort of thrusted you, and it gave you the necessary energy needed to really push forward, move forward, want to experience more, want to do more. And this is causing a domino effect in your life. And it's ultimately changing the trajectory of your life and where it's headed. I'm going to get a few more cards just to clarify this, because this is outrageous. All right, Scorpio, let's get 4 cards to gain further clarity on this situation and where this immense change is leading you. Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and 6 of Swords. Wow. This is most definitely an emotional and spiritual revitalization. It's almost as if, the universe has breathed life into you. And there's this newfound desire to really enhance every aspect of self We do have the 10 of Cups coming out, so it shows that your relationships are going to be definitely enhanced at this time as well. You're going to have better relationships with those you love. You're going to have better relationships with not only those you love, but people that are in close proximity to you on a day-to-day basis. During this time, you're going to develop a vision for what you want in the future, whether it's regarding you and the family dynamic or just where you want to go and where this treasure island is for you. You're going to be able to navigate yourself to that after you sort of integrate this big change that is coming for you in the first week of June. This big change is ultimately adding new aspects of self for you to really be able to utilize as you move forward in your progression of self-mastery. So right now, it's very important that you ultimately develop a vision for your future, because you have the want, the need, the desire, the ambition to move forward. It's a matter of putting it into action effectively. Let's go ahead and pull one more card. And this card is going to cap this reading off, this brilliant reading. This is going to be a time of massive change for you, Scorpio. And it is going to, it almost might feel like a tower moment, but a positive tower moment. It's going to be an influx of energy. And you're going to be integrating new aspects of self more than ever before, all at once. So be prepared. All right. We have the Queen of Gabriel. It says, you can do anything right now. Go after what you want, the ability to attract helpful people. Now, this is a very passionate, independent, charming energy. And I definitely feel like you're integrating everything we've talked about. And you're going to be able to use these archetypes to achieve self-mastery in any given field that you are trying to succeed at. This is a major time in your life for change. I don't think I've ever seen this many majors come out before. Very difficult to read, but it is most definitely a time of revitalization, a time of integration, and a time of massive change. Scorpio, this is your reading for the first week of June 2021. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.